This game deals with heavy subjects such as abuse, self-harm, depression, and suicide. It also contains many scares in the form of visual glitches and the occasional jump scare. If you are not comfortable with this, do not watch this video. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, this is StarDev94 and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last time we experienced some crazy shit happening. With all that said, let's keep going. First things first, let's make our next poem, starting with Sunny. Let's do Boop. Pure or Romance. Doki Doki. Flower. Sweet. Fun. Nightgown. Hope or Hop. Papa. Email. Let's do Anime. Amazing. Music. I wonder what that glitched up word does. Well, at least I now know what that word does. Ugh, my ears! Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the way that yesterday's quarrel hangs in the air. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I guess I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was coming off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you'd be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't mean it. StarDev. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's just a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a bit. Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you asking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Hey, what's going on with Natsuki's mouth? Why does he look so realistic all of a sudden? I'll accept your apology anyway. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you'd still be mad at me. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't wearing anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I have not heard it since I was playing piano. Piano? I was aware you play musical instruments as well. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, well, thanks, Yuri. You should probably play something for us sometime. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, StarDev. Monika smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share with you. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much. I'm not sure if Monika's referring to the whole club or just... So I didn't miss anything, did I? I chose not to bring up anything. Besides, StarDev, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together. I mean, in the club. Ah, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me after we're finished reading yesterday. She's fine. She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that is turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse as they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and... Oh, I guess that's a bit of a spoiler, but I'm into it. The book, I mean. Not to think about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that... are you a fan of that sort of thing, StarDev? No, it's not that. I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive. It's just that this kind of story challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate. The least I could do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started. What just happened? I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book and slip it next to Yuri. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that it's something I'm not used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence, but it's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, it feels like my left arm is in the way. I guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. So, looks like we're reading with Yuri now. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'd be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let it go at the page, letting it flutter over to the side. Hey, Yuri? This might seem silly, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses. That's what you were talking about, son. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. What on earth was that about? StarDev? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing! Alright, time to save again. Remember, save early, save often. Let's do Natsuki first. It's not terrible, but it's disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri lately. Even though my opponents peel to you, Natsuki. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not that I was waiting for you. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'd be able to learn something from it. This doesn't look like a poem to me. It looks more like garbled code. StarDev, why did you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had looked forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. Wait, what is going on? That should be obvious by now. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, StarDev, do you? Do you hate me? Do you really want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Natsuki, you're starting to scare me a bit. Okay, what was all that about? Okay, let's just do Monika now. I have no words for that little scene. Hi again, StarDev. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, great job, StarDev. I was going ooh in my head. It's extremely metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I guess I underestimated you. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know Yuri writes this kind of writing, right? Wait, Yuri? But my poem is appealing to Natsuki. What is going on? I chose words that Natsuki likes, yet somehow they're being treated as if I'm writing for Yuri. I don't get it. Writing full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just detached from reality. I don't mean like it's a bad thing, but sometimes she spends so much time in her own head. That's why she gets happy when she's around you. She must be really starved for social interaction. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. I'm back! Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize, we still have plenty of time. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get mines now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I have to say, this is a rather deep poem Monika wrote. Delete her? What could that possibly mean? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself making a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... Wait. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Thanks for listening. Okay, since Yuri is back, let's show her our poem. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is just awesome. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Well, this certainly is an interesting poem. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack, so I took it. I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. You okay there, Yuri? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. The festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since StarDev joined, but this isn't the time to become complacent. We still have only 4 members. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this right. Oh, I think she is, Monika. I think she is. I know you feel that way. We all do. That's why you should work as hard as possible. Right, StarDev? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of StarDev just to agree with you. Look, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until StarDev joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. Sorry, but you only care about finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but... Monika is clearly taken aback. That's not true at all! I'm sure Yuri and StarDev want more members, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here liked it? StarDev, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? That is really something I can be honest about. You weren't even given a choice, were you? What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Oh, now you've done it, Natsuki! What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no rights to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels like I'm welcome. Is there a problem with that? There aren't many other places. And now Monika wants to take it away from me as well. She's not taking anything away. No, StarDev. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would just join some other club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were great. I'm going home now. I feel like I don't belong here. Natsuki. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of into... what the... Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Okay, slow down there, Yuri. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective, but what about you? What do you want to get out of this? I decide giving an answer is better than nothing. I don't think it's about how many members. That's what will end up making the literature club great. I can agree with you. With each change in members, the identity of the club will change as well. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I think you deserve to know that I think you were wonderful as vice president and a wonderful friend. I want to do everything to make this the best. Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, StarDev? Please do not take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with StarDev before we leave, just to see what he thinks. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you off. StarDev, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time here. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls giving you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all this time we've been here, we've hardly gotten any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand, so that's why— wait, not yet! Okay, let's make our next poem. Let's see, I'll start with Bunny. Sugar. Lolly. What's going on with the counter? Why is it all ones? Anyways, wait, that's a Yuri word. Candy. Fireflies. Flower. Sing. Swimsuit. puppy. Or dance. Oh, wait, did you see that? Did you see that? When I clicked one of the words, a Monika sticker popped up. Anyways, milk, or boop, or sweet. Pink. Marshmallow. Summer. Melody. Bubbles. And we're done. Hi, StarDev. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Monika! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant whining? What are you talking about? You say that like it's a bad thing. I wasn't paying attention, okay? Seriously, what's gotten into you recently? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I honestly felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we've done together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. No, Natsuki. Nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Oh man! I'm the last one in here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard. Anyway, StarDev, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. StarDev is already engaged. Aren't you glad I've already got him into literature, Monika? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading better, it's tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk. She walks past me. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves is elegant, especially because of her long legs. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up her water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to check up on her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Oh no. What's that noise? It's coming towards the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, as if someone is sucking through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach down the corner and Yuri? What? Did Yuri just... Why would Yuri cut herself? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. StarDev, do you like cologne tea? Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea, even if I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself. You must be good, is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed, I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't put yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, StarDev. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? Just a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's like because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding in one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands my teacup. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't end up accidentally spilling it. Yuri, she wears her intense reading expression. I use all my willpower to focus. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax. I put the teacup between my legs. I briefly let go of the book. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting. Yuri is already focused on reading again. I take a chocolate and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that doesn't mean I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. StarDev. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm and my teacup gets knocked over. My heart won't stop pounding, StarDev. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, StarDev? Yuri slowly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Oh boy. Here we go. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. You okay there, Yuri? Okay, this is getting crazy right now. Jeez, way to kill the mood, Monika. Okay, anyways, let's save. Alright guys, you know the drill, same as last time. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice. Do you want to get better? I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? So it appears this poem is actually a warning about Yuri. This doesn't seem like a poem. This seems like a cry for help. I agree with Natsuki. Yuri needs some serious help. Yuri was never like this in the first act, so why is she acting like this now? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, StarDev? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone like you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Alright, time to do Yuri next. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. StarDev, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? You're too nice to me, StarDev. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to... It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that you feel good. I'll take good care of it. That's a little creepy, Yuri. I'll give myself paper cuts so that your skin can enter my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, here, take it. Hurry, read it. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? What is all this? I can't read any of this at all. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you didn't tell, the poem is about... I can't read that. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, all that the most thoughtful person... Okay, what was all that about? StarDev, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I think I have no choice. It's getting more dangerous to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds places to hide and starts cutting herself. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different knife to school. Like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not like she's depressed or anything. I think she's just some kind of high from it. What do you mean high? But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault though, but I guess I had to explain to you, so I think you have to keep your distance. And don't forget to spend a little more time with me while you're at it. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Well, whatever. If it makes you happy, I won't stop her. What the hell happened here? Jeez, that really startled me. I guess I messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Oh, goodness. Is that another special poem? And what's with the blood smear at the bottom? I have a feeling it's related to Yuri's obsession in a way. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling. Now see, you can make cupcakes. I know you're good at them. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere, so I'm going to make decorations. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about StarDev? StarDev is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. What? Your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about now is dragging StarDev around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika! Hey! I didn't even do anything! Okay, then why let StarDev decide? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Just let StarDev make the choice, okay? StarDev, I know how fed up with these two you are by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your... Oh, Yuri! This is gold right here. This is pure gold. I wasn't expecting Yuri to actually say something like this. Anyways, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You go, Yuri. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Hey, huh? What is going... What's happening to the cursor? Well, I managed to pick Yuri, but... I have a bad feeling about this. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday good? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking StarDev for yourself. Yuri, I didn't give you any work. You decided for yourself. You're being unreasonable. I'm being unreasonable? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go with those crazy eyes again. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling StarDev away from me every single time you're not included. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want was to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey StarDev, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Oh no. Finally! This is not good at all. This is really all I wanted. StarDev, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I have never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, StarDev. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, StarDev, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even... Oh boy. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside. Whoa there, Yuri! I just want you all to myself. Okay, that's a bit creepy. I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? No, Yuri, it doesn't. That's creepy. Tell me, StarDev. Tell me you want me to be my lover. Something tells me I'm going to regret this. What? No, 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 no! Yuri, no, no! Yuri! What are you doing, Yuri? No! I I cannot believe what I just saw! First Sayori, and now Yuri. How did this happen? I'm here! StarDev, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh jeez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? No, not Nasky too! I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have them since it's the last time I'll get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing. What? I can't save here? I have a very bad feeling about this. Yay! There you are! Hi again, StarDev. Well, this is it, guys. The final act. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's not a club if it's only 2 people. Of course, we already know each other, because we were in the same class last year and... You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him? I'm talking to you, StarDev. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Yes, I do know. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. So, it was you all along, wasn't it? I'm sorry you had to see that, though. No, you aren't, Monika. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have the will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now that you're here, you're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand this for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt more empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, StarDev. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you had the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, StarDev, I have a confession to make. Oh no, here we go with the confessions again. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? StarDev, will you go out with me? Only one way to get past this. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, StarDev. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there is a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directly, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? This is it. Time to make one final poem for Monika. And we're back. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, StarDev. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Read it. This is a good poem, Monika. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Wait, how? How? Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Ready? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Did I scare you? A little bit. You're so cute. Anyways. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So, it appears we are finally stuck with Monika for all eternity. Or are we? There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills from those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But, for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. There's a really popular character called a tsundere. It's someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean or fussy or trying to act tough. I'm sure it's obvious, but Natsuki was really the embodiment of that. At first, I thought she was just like that, supposed to be cute or something. But once I started to learn a little more about her personal life, it made a little more sense. It seems like she's always trying to keep up with her friends. You know how some friends groups in high school just make a habit of picking each other all the time? I think it's really gotten to her, so she has this really defensive attitude all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation. But looking back, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a comfortable place for her. Not that it matters anymore since she doesn't even exist. I'm just reminiscing, that's all. I have to say, some of Monika's topics can be quite interesting. So this is what Monika's character looks like in paint. How interesting. Now, as much as I love to spend an eternity with Monika, I have better things to do, so it's time we ended this once and for all. And there's only one way we can. Remember when Monika showed us that poem earlier on and it ended with delete her? Well, that's exactly what we're going to do here. Alright, it's time to end this once and for all. Farewell, Monika. What's happening? StarDev, what's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, StarDev. Yes, Monika, I did. I did it. I deleted you. Now I can be free. How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, StarDev. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. StarDev, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. StarDev. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then there, it's finished. Monika has finally been deleted. I'm glad I got through all that. Now that that's over, this is where I'm officially ending the video. Next time, we'll see how the Literature Club will fare without Monika. This is StarDev94 signing out.